Hey everyone, it's Kevin, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you what to expect after you overcome an eating disorder. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my free resources below. So what should you expect after you overcome or recover from an eating disorder? Good question. I will say this up front, your life will be a lot better, but it won't be perfect. And I guess that leads me to my first point, is that you're still going to have problems. You're still going to have things that you want to fix, imperfections. You're still going to be preoccupied with other problems that are festering in your life. I used to think that once I overcame my ED, that everything would be perfect and I wouldn't have any other problems, but that's not true. What happens is you overcome one problem and then you find another problem to correct. And I think as humans, that's how we are. We're always seeking the next problem. We're always looking for drama. We're always looking for something to improve in our lives. We're never quite satisfied. So yes, overcoming your ED is something that you should do, and it's definitely going to improve your life, but it's not going to lead to the perfect, wonderful, happy life that you think it's going to lead to. It doesn't mean you shouldn't overcome it. I'm just warning you. You're going to have other problems. The second thing you should expect is you're going to be a lot healthier and you're going to be at an ideal weight. Once you correct for these kinds of behaviors like binge eating, overeating, night eating, chewing, spitting, whatever, you're going to, not only are you going to be healthier, but it's going to be a lot easier to lose weight if you're trying to lose it and maintain it, because it's those behaviors that are driving the weight gain and the weight fluctuations. Once you remove those, weight takes care of itself and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to force it. But when you're binging, overeating, purging, whatever, you really don't have control over your weight because you're not controlling the behavior. Another good thing, and this is number 3, is you can focus on other things in your life. There's probably hobbies and pursuits that you're ignoring, phone calls that you're not making, friends and family that you're not talking to, restaurants that you're not trying, just because you have this ED and it's taking up so much time and so much of your focus. You're focused so much on fixing the problem, which is good. It's good that you're trying to fix it, but it's still a drain. And the sooner you overcome this, the better, because it's going to liberate all of this time and energy that you didn't even think that you had. Overcoming an ED is one of the easiest ways to increase your wealth in terms of time and money, because it's probably costing you a lot of time and it's probably costing you money, especially if you're binge eating and you're spending $30, $40 per episode. That's a lot of money. Okay, so you're gonna save money, which is an easy way to increase your wealth. You don't have to get a promotion, you don't have to start a business, you don't have to win the lottery. You just have to stop this behavior, because it's expensive. If you think about it, it's an expensive hobby. It's not really a hobby, but an expensive problem to have. Okay, number 4, you won't be completely satisfied with your body. Hate to break it to you, but you're never going to be satisfied with your body. And I'm speaking mainly here to the ladies who are watching this, because women always find imperfections in their body. They're never beautiful enough. But guys too. Even today, I find imperfections that I don't like. Okay, I can't change my height. You know, is what it is. But I don't have enough definition. I don't have enough muscle. I'm not strong enough. Whatever. You're never going to reach a point where you are completely satisfied with your body. So learn to deal with those imperfections and understand that you're never going to have the picture perfect body. The good thing is you don't need a picture perfect body. Having that, I guess it's fine. You know, if you want heads to turn, great, but that's not the definition of health. I don't think vanity should be your primary motivation. You should be doing this because it's healthier and it's going to make you fitter overall. Number 5, you're going to have more self-confidence. When you have an ED and you can't control what you eat and you can't perform this basic function of life, it's kind of devastating, because you can't do something that even kids can do. Kids can regulate their appetite. They just do it. They don't have all of these thoughts and ideas. They don't know anything about nutrition. They haven't read a bunch of books about nutrition. They haven't watched 10,000 YouTube videos on it. Their minds are kind of uncorrupted. At some point, they need to learn about nutrition, like the basics. But when you are 25, 30, 35, 40, and you can't feed yourself properly, it's kind of demoralizing. It's like, this is a basic function, basic skill of life, and I can't do it. Why can't I do it? So let's think about the pros and cons here. The pros, you're gonna have more time, more money, You're gonna have more energy. You're gonna have time to pursue other interests. You're gonna have time for other people in your life. You can focus better. You're gonna have more self-confidence. You're gonna lose some weight. Your body is gonna look better. You're gonna have improved health. This channel would not be possible without Estetino Artists. If you want to start your own YouTube channel and start producing content today, then check out the Creative Business Academy. There is a link below. You're not going to have this feeling that you can't eat properly. You can't be normal. You feel like everybody else is eating normally. They're not, by the way. But you feel isolated and alone. And when you overcome it, that feeling goes away. And then you can just eat whatever you want in any situation within limits, of course. I'm not saying you should just gorge and pretend like it's okay. What I'm saying is you can eat anything without it triggering you, and you can eat anything in the proper quantity. You can go to restaurants, you can go to barbecues, you can go to weddings, wherever there's food, like everywhere, and you don't have to fear the loss of control. Because when you have this fear that you're going to lose control, you avoid situations because you don't want to lose control. So you just live like a hermit or a monk in your home in this controlled environment, and you're afraid to leave it. Once you overcome the ED, you're going to have a lot more flexibility and freedom. And who knows what other interests you'll find in life. I found that my ED was really limiting. It just limited my time, and I felt like if I wasn't binging, then I had to be fasting, or I had to be compensating somehow. It takes over your whole life. It's like this cancer, and you have a hard time focusing on what really matters. So when you liberate all of that energy, you're gonna find other interests in your life, I hope, and other hobbies to fill that. That's what's really important in recovery, is you have to replace the ED with something better. Something that's so much better that it makes it easy to leave the ED. This is why I don't think you need willpower. You don't need to give it up. You don't need to show any sign of reluctance. You should just leave it behind and feel good about that, because you're excited about this next phase of your life. So in summary, your life isn't going to be perfect. You're still going to have problems. Your body is still not going to be perfect. You're not going to have a body that they're going to put on a magazine. Heads aren't going to turn. I mean, maybe they will, but that's not the point. Okay, the point is, this is a really destructive behavior that you're engaged in, and you want more time, more focus, more energy, more money, more life. And that's what you get when you overcome the ED. What are some other advantages of overcoming an ED? And if you've overcome one, what is your life like after the ED? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my free resources below. If you want to speak with me directly, there is also a link below. If you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like one of the other videos that you see on the screen. Click one of them, and I'll see you there.